Hey guys, what's happening? This video is from a couple years ago, but it's a really solid one. Had a lot of fun with this thing, got it going, got it up out of the bushes, drove it around with a string. You'll have to check that out. But it's a video that is fun, so check it out. Thanks for watching.
You want to get in it?
No, that's okay. They really don't roll that far.
You sure? This is a big, steep freaking...
I've rolled them off lots of times. They never seem to...
Ah.
I always imagine them going way farther than they do, but then...
Joe's got faith in all this. You gotta put it in neutral.
I think this...
Joe just likes us playing around in the rain.
That should be it.
So we're just gonna let it free fall right out of here, huh?
I guess.
Joe's idea, he just says he does it all the time. What could go wrong, huh, Joe?
Oops. Had a pretty good turn to it.
I'm glad it didn't turn into the old Bronco.
With these big steel bodies, it's hard to dent them up, so I think we're fine.
I think we did pretty good considering it could have been worse.
Oh, it's fine.
The fun's over.
Time to get serious.
Ready?
Yep.
It's gonna be hard to roll it off that. We're gonna have to open your other door up and pull it through with my Lexus real quick. Let's not scratch the paint, Joe.
Okay.
Not even a scratch.
Maybe a little
made
scratch.
it in, and Joe didn't take the garage down on his way in. I think it's a win so far. Hey Joe, what are we working on today?
Today we have a 1949 Plymouth Coupe Deluxe Special. And I pulled this out of a field. Some guy had it for sale there for literally 25, 30 years. The tag on it's from 1993, so it's been off the road longer than I've been alive. And then I grabbed it out of there about 2 years ago. My mom was interested in restoring it, but she sort of lost interest in it, so did I. But now that we're doing the YouTube thing, we figured it's one decent project to put in the barrel and fire away. Today we'd like to get it running, drive it around a little bit if possible, throw some seats in it.
He's using the YouTube excuse to have me help him get it running, just so you know.
Right.
So far he broke 2 bolts off out of the 3. That's not bad.
That's a good sign.
Oh sure, now you want me to break them?
You want to break a couple off? He's not going to break any off, probably. And this is a straight 6 motor. They produced these in some variation or other in the straight 6 configuration from 1924 to 1964. They did go to overhead valve very shortly after this, actually. So this is one of the last flathead straight 6 motors that they used in cars.
So the license plate's what, 1992?
Yeah, not 93.
92?
Mm-hmm.
So this thing ran in 92, which was how many years?
30.
30.
We're going to start by yanking these spark plugs out, put some fresh ones in. I think the parts store only had 5 though, so we're putting in 5 new spark plugs, and we're going to take the best one and leave it there as well.
Oh, which one's the best one?
I guess we'll
find
see.
out, huh?
Yeah. How do they look?
They look pretty good. Not very deep.
Yeah, real shallow on the...
That one looks like it's full of water.
Oh, perfect. Might have to rotate this sucker a few times once we get the... We got to use the high-end stuff. We're using a real shop, blue shop roll for this episode. It spins over real nice though. I think this will fire off pretty easy.
Good.
The oil actually looks brand new. It looks like they changed it and put it away almost. That's a good sign. It doesn't look like any oil's leaked past or water's leaked past anywhere and gotten to the oil. So that's another good sign.
We already rolled it over by hand. Make sure it rolls over nice and freely, so we're good there.
Fit-ish?
Fit-ish.
That's a brand, Fit-ish.
Joe's breaking out the power tools, everybody. Well, your arm's still attached.
Yeah, finding a matching set though is the difficult part. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, starter works good.
It does, doesn't it?
Should we hook the plugs up, just making sure they're all firing real quick?
Actually, I don't even have. I got to find a wire for the coil to the distributor.
Oh.
That's on my list. I must have stolen that off for a tractor or something at some point, but I'll find one of those real quick.
So Joe has done a little bit of fab work on this. Back when he first got it, and then he kind of threw it in the weeds. He's doing a pretty decent job. I'm impressed. Find one, Joe?
Fresh out of the barnyard. It's even actually pretty new.
What's it looking like?
Beautiful. Look at that.
Man, that is like seriously brand new. It looks like it's for a semi truck. It's 10 feet long.
It is out of a 54 C60. I have like total faith in this machine. Might have to clean up the points probably.
Whoa! Look what Joe found.
New old stock.
Is it really?
2 of them.
Nice.
That'll do.
Well, I guess I'm not going to clean this one up anymore. Thanks for wasting my time. So we'll keep the spare in the glove box. You never know when you might need it. Well, I'll put it in this box in the center.
I thought that there might be. Who knows, though? You never know.
Do you have you get a gas can stuff here for this stuff, or I should
Probably
brought my
have
tool.
the makings of one.
That one's cool.
Yeah, pick whatever one's cool looking
Well,
and empty.
and empty. This one's really cool looking, Joe. Man, Joe's got some cool stuff. Oh yeah, this is pretty clean in here. I like it. Hey Joe, we're not gonna wreck that gas can.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. I found it on the side of the road.
Oh, well, good. We're still not putting a hole in it, right?
No.
Good. That is real cool. Joe pulling out the fluke meter.
Just looking for voltage.
Voltage. Now, what kind of voltage are we supposed to have right there?
Probably 6, but we're going to be shooting for 12. So, at the battery, obviously, 12 and a half. And then this is going all the way to the car. So this should be a positive. No, that's the negative right here. This should be a positive. And we should have 12 volts with the ignition on. Which I don't have yet.
No 12 volts?
Just can't see. I got 12 there?
You got 11.49.
Good enough for the girls
Good
we go
enough.
with. This one's a little harder to get to than the Fury.
Really?
Yeah. That looks like new parts in there too.
Man, you didn't mess with this when you first got it?
No, I didn't do a thing to it.
Besides the floorboards?
I got it and parked it.
Didn't you do the floor in
I
there?
did half a floor.
Yeah, because I did a little video on your fabrication work.
Oh,
I only showed the good parts.
the poor quality of it.
It looks good. I only showed the good parts, Joe. I didn't show the parts where
Just need a light.
you
You
started
got
it
your-
on fire. Instead of checking for fire, we're just going to spray a little bit of starting fluid down there and skip a bunch of steps and see if this sucker will actually...
Roar to life. See, that's how there seems to be a lot of good parts on it already. Can you choke that a little bit too, maybe?
Go for it. Here. Now try it. Go for it. Go for it. I think we dumped some gas down there.
Yeah, I think it'll go.
This thing's kind of...
I don't like how that's spraying at all.
I'm going to pour a little gas down the carburetor. See if she'll fire off real quick. Little Sparky over there going to light us up. We got
I
some
just want something to be able to put just a little bit of gas in at a time and not put a
gallon in it.
a gallon at a go.
Hey, it worked for the Fury.
That's true. What the action is on that.
Oh, perfect.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to close it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Don't really sound like it's sparking, huh? I bet those points are a little corroded.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I wish the horn worked. I'm getting Joe.
Scare the bejesus out of me. Yeah, no spark.
No spark.
Ugh.
Man.
It sounded like it wanted to go at one point,
It did
too.
sound like it, but
So
maybe
I'm
it was
sure
just...
the points are just a little old, a little fried.
Yep.
Got to take it apart and
All right, we're going to
Put it
take
back
the
together.
distributor apart. Good stuff.
the rotor off.
How's it look inside there?
A little bit rusty in there.
Oh, clean that up. Here, let me clean that up while you pull the points out, maybe. You need this?
Little parts in this distributor like to fall apart.
Oh, you dropping stuff all over the place?
Yep. After super tedious labor and intensive practices, we've got spark. I had to take some wires off, clean some stuff. Chad helped too, of course.
I helped watch. Joe is the spark guy. Is that why we call you Sparky, or is it because you start stuff on fire?
Or electrocute myself, whatever. I gave myself a small jolt, but it was nothing to write home about.
No, we missed it. If we mount the turbo up here.
At an angular level and
Yeah.
the right hypotenuse of the square root will come in perfect for this one.
Exactly. Let's try it again real quick, I
Yeah,
guess.
hold that choke shut.
Hold on, let me get some gas in there. Boy, why is it coming outside the carburetor?
Is it?
Look like it, yeah. Go for it.
It's close.
You got a fire extinguisher here or no?
Yes, I do. Right
oh,
there.
I see it. Okay. Go for it. Ah.
Can't get every Plymouth to run.
She wants to
It
almost.
was really close. I guess I can open this up and see what the
It's
spark.
got to be a weak fire.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I didn't have a visible spark on that thing. It just shocked me.
Oh.
So it's probably weak. Give it a start. I can watch what it's doing.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah, it's inconsistent spark.
Don't look like it's too easy to adjust those things while it's way down in there, does it?
No, it's not. I think the points are just completely trash. Got this coil out of another project vehicle, so I'm gonna slap this in here real quick. Might have a weak coil too. This one's kind of heating up.
Ooh, yeah. Sounds like it's got a lot more juice.
We're gonna give it a
Cool.
shot.
You zip tie the coil down, or?
Yes, I am.
Sweet.
For the sake of safety.
Keep an eye on my flashlight. You probably steal it.
Yep, I will. I can get a little
It's a nice flashlight, ain't it?
handsy. Of course, I need one more. Terrible. Awful.
You got one right here in front of you. Is that the one you cut? No, it's good.
Did I bring two?
You're losing it, Joe. You're losing it.
Smell of noxious gas.
Woo! It smells good. I just want to smell it burning out the exhaust pipe is what I want to do. This thing's going to do a wheelie with this big, huge, giant motor. Fired it up. Let's put a little gas in it. Well, is this the better one of the two?
Yeah, I think so. Then hold that choke.
Go for it. Hold on. I don't know.
I think we're just gonna have to wait for.
I'm gonna do it one more time with some gas down here. Why is it coming out the bottom of the carburetor?
Is it actually?
Yeah. See how it's dripping out like right there? I better quit dumping that in there anymore. Jeez, it's gonna flood the living craps out of it. Up. Oh! Yes! Yes.
That was running.
So it was
Make
running.
a note.
It was running, but I think we should hook some gas up to it.
Ran.
That did run.
This has new lines in it, though. Should we just...
Pour some gas in it. Scared? It's got a filter, I'm sure, inline.
Somewhere.
What do you think? Got a flashlight? What are you looking there? Smell in there. See what you're smelling.
It smells like gas. It's probably old gas, too, so it's probably not like today's gas where it's really dreadful. It smells a little sus.
One more time here. All right, go for it.
I mean, it sounds really nice.
She does. She's golden.
Yeah,
we got to get fuel going to it from the...
I think we should just go for it in the tank.
Go for it in the tank. What's it going to hurt?
Let me just look at the lines real quick. And just...
Someone at one point, probably in 92 when they drove it last, they did some brake lines and some fuel lines on this thing, so maybe there's an inline filter. We'll just pour some gas in the tank, and this thing's going to be like street ready already. Someone already did all the grunt work.
The hard work, the stuff I don't like.
The tedious, boring stuff. Now this is where I get excited about everything.
Yeah, we had those highs and those lows. Where's it coming off?
Is she coming off? We're going to turn it over and see if it's pumping out clean gas, and if it pumps out some nasty stuff, at least we get that out of the way before we hook it up to our giant carburetor.
Okay.
Well, that's dry as a bone. What if we crank it over right now and just see if any... Oh, there's probably no gas at all in there.
I wouldn't imagine so.
Fill it up, Joe.
Premium.
Can you get my windows too?
Ethanol free. With lead, please, sir.
Yes, sir. It's not leaking on the floor.
Good. That looks like a pretty modern-ish tank. That can't be original. Nothing like putting $20 worth of gas in an unknown vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd keep going. I'd probably stop. So we're going to crank it over, and hopefully fuel starts coming out of this line right here. If so, then, hey, we're in business. Go for it, Joe. So he's got a little pressure pump thing. That's going to hopefully pull it from the line to get it out initially, hopefully, but... We are shade trees.
We got a shop today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, hit
that should be
once.
full.
Squirt it once.
I mean, that should be full. Oops.
Did it blow out?
Yeah.
Pump did?
Yeah.
Well, at least we're not getting backfired.
Electric fuel pump?
Yeah.
That only runs at 5 psi or it's like 4, so it won't do that.
Do that. Do you have fuel line?
I got the line and everything, and
so we'll just hook a
just
line
hook
up.
right up to the carb, right up, and then put we can put our can right here.
Oh, right up to the carb?
Yeah, to the carb.
So not through the fuel pump?
Yeah. Totally.
You
cut
have
up.
you have a line that we can a metal line to screw into there?
Yeah.
Oh. So we ain't got to cut the line?
Right.
Why don't you tell me that?
Well, I was trying to. And
We're going to go get some lunch. Joe's going to go pick up a fuel pump and a fuel line because obviously this Mickey Mouse stuff he's got laying around here isn't working.
manual.
Yeah, manual Mickey Mouse. So we'll come back, get it running, take it for a drive. Hopefully.
Gotta put some seats in it too.
Seats?
I'll just crouch.
Right there.
Yeah, I know. I got seats,
Boom.
but
We got seats everywhere.
we gotta fasten them at some point.
Fasten them.
Everybody's fed.
We're fed. We ate lunch. We're back. We've got some. What'd you bring us, Joe?
I brought an electric fuel pump. It'll work just off of, it'll go right into the carburetor itself. We can hook it up just to the battery for right now and feed it into our beautiful gas can.
That's a famous gas can, actually. Worked for the Fury?
Yep, it did not work for the T,
No.
but such is life.
How much PSI we got out of that big beast?
2 or 3,
2 or 3 PSI?
which is all you want for a carburetor.
Perfect.
So we'll get her hooked up.
That looks way much better than the old manual
Yeah,
fuel pump.
manual. Right there, and we can ratchet it,
Yeah.
zip tie it.
Hooking her back up so we don't drain the gas tank on the ground.
Because we care.
$100 you put in there.
Just positive, negative.
Yeah,
away she
away
goes.
from our gas pump tank.
Yep, I'm going to run it all the way over the battery there.
Oh, okay. I just don't want these by that. I could see it already. I don't want to
arcing
see the biggest oops of Joe's career.
Yeah.
You had what are you using? Butt connectors?
What?
You're just gonna twist them together, or electrical tape?
Yeah, I guess I could use some electrical tape.
Yeah.
Jeez.
At least on the positive one.
Jeez, this nanny state we're living in.
Wow, I like that copper line you got there.
Isn't that nice?
Is that for like wiring houses, ain't it?
I think it might be, but it came in a big roll, and you know, someone gave it to me, so
Nice.
here it is on a car. At least I'm not using wire nuts, right?
Right.
Probably could. Probably work just fine.
She's a thirsty girl.
Built for comfort, not for speed.
Hold on. All right. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Gas is shooting out of our fuel pump end, but maybe it was just what was left in there. I'm gonna put this hose on here, this end,
Sure.
just so I can get her shooting somewhere other than on top of the motor.
I wonder if it's not squirting out of the carburetor.
Probably not, let's keep going.
Let me try to turn off those windshield wipers too.
Yeah.
It's distracting, makes me scared. Fire extinguisher's right there.
Yeah, way over there. It's good for it.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah, so it's not getting fuel at all through the... This is in there, right? Now it sounds like it's doing something different. Go for it. Try some more.
There it is. Oh, that's nearly running.
Go for it.
Listen to that. It's barely even making noise. Does it want to be choked more?
I don't know.
Because it has some. I had this Jeep that really would not run well without the air cleaner on it. Like it's really restrictive, like this one.
I think it shouldn't matter right now, I don't
No.
think. That's a crazy looking, is that an oil bath cleaner or whatever they call it?
Yeah, I don't know if that one's an oil bath one or not, but
Yeah, I'll try to hand choke it, but.
okay.
She's so quiet and smooth.
Like silk. My God. Does it want to be choked more?
It feels like it, yeah.
I think we should put that filter on, and I think it'll get it enough to. And it wants a little more throttle. I can adjust that.
Well, I just gave it throttle, and that's when it quit.
Oh,
when I
that
don't give
was
it throttle,
throttle?
it runs
Oh,
great.
okay.
Here, turn it over again. Let's just see if it'll idle all by itself like that again.
Running driving vehicle. Well, not driving, but running.
Running, soon to be driving.
Man, it sounds real nice.
It does. It does.
Are we
I
getting
wonder-
fuel coming out of there?
No. So yes, the factory fuel pump is not pumping. This one is pumping awesome. Here, up to here, through here. Oh, she's idling nice. Old school.
Man,
I don't purr like that new these days. I think we need to get the tools off this thing, get her on the ground, get a little bit of air in those softies, and figure out some seats. Well, I want to see if I can get it throttle, because
Yeah.
when you give her some gas, she's not getting enough.
I want to put the cleaner on it?
Yeah, we can try that.
Yeah, I had a 53 Willys that I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't idle, and I put the air cleaner on it, and it,
It idled great.
yeah, and it drove and all that good stuff. Look at that big ugly thing.
So we got to put that on, huh, Joe? Because why?
I think we have to put it on because they like a little bit more restriction through the carburetor. They were sort of designed to handle this big old air cleaner on them. If they don't have it, they don't seem to want to run or go right. So let's see what it does. Cleaning up our tools.
Yeah, let's
Put
clean
some
up.
seats.
Yeah, we'll clean up the tool. We'll let it idle, warm up for a while,
Yeah.
and make sure
Nothing explodes.
nothing explodes too bad. I mean, we need a little explosion for excitement. Oh yeah, they work good. I mean, good enough.
Should I get wild and put it in gear?
You want me to open the garage door?
Yeah. I need throttle, but it'll work.
Oh yeah, you have no throttle still.
Oop.
Holy smokes, it doesn't burn out! First burnout in the old special deluxe. It's kind of not attached to the floor no more, so you can't really push it to work the throttle. If you look at it, it's just kind of wobbling in here, kind of like that. And when you pull it, when you step down on it, it's supposed to make the bottom come this way, which pulls this rod. That's what, that rod right there is what gives it wide open throttle, but there's nothing hooked to in here because when Joe decided to start building the floor in here, he skipped this part.
It didn't come with those patch panels. Well, one foot for the clutch, one hand for the throttle, the other foot for the brakes, the other hand for the wheel.
If my,
In the ghetto.
I'm gonna hook this up right here. Now, don't try this at home, boys and girls. This is just
For
to see if it
experimental
runs
purposes.
out. I mean, we know it runs, but just need to make sure she cruises down the road.
Before we go spending a whole bunch of money on it.
So anyway, oh man, check it out. Oh, throttle. Here, Joe, sit in there and see if it works while you're driving. So you could always shut it in your window for cruise control.
Yep, you
That's how we
tie
did
it.
it when we were kids. Look at that.
That's gonna be just fine.
Yeah?
Let's start it up. Let's see if I got some control. My fuel pump up.
All right.
Oop.
You almost ran my leg over.
Okay, try pushing the car again. See if it.
Can you push the clutch in and start it, or will it still do that?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let me open the clutch or the.
Throttle cable works good. I think we'll just see what we got with that.
Okay.
Fire extinguisher check.
Any last words, wishes, wisdom?
Let's just do it.
Okay. Fuel pump on.
All right, Joe. Seats aren't bolted.
But put your seatbelt on for God's sake.
Oh yeah, these are comfy. We gotta do just rip this off and
Yeah.
then pull the pin. Gonna be sticky throttle or no? All right, man, we're gonna do scared, Joe?
Absolutely terrifying.
Terrifying? What? Who taught you how to drive, Joe?
That's a relative term, okay. Throttle's just not.
Yeah, the throttle's a little wild out there. I mean, I can come through that hole right there maybe with a brake pedal is.
Watch out! Got sketchy builds.
We're cruising.
Woo! Look at that smoke.
Smoky! Seatbelts on. Brakes work good?
The brakes work.
Brakes work good. All right, we're in Mexico and
Beautiful.
beautiful day.
In Mexico.
Joe's gonna stall it on the road. Give her gas, give her gas.
I am, but just.
No biggie. We're gonna have to fix that throttle cable or something. Joe's got his concentration face on. Here we go. We're doing it. Look at this. We're doing it, Joe.
Feels like maybe a covered wagon type situation.
Yeah. Maybe we can make it to this road. Yeah, it's a. Whoa, stick my. Gotta watch where I step in here. Joe's patchwork isn't complete yet. Look at that concentration face. Is that as fast as this will go?
That's it. Otherwise, it wants to bog down and. Oh my!
Turn hard!
Oh yeah, it just dies. Falls on its face when you give it.
Oh man. I'm gonna be walking back.
Oh yeah, it does not like uphill.
Are you in like a high gear or something?
Oh, it could be. No, it should be, you know. Oh, what's that there?
Oh, you slipped out. There you go. Neutral, reverse.
Reverse. So it should be, you know, first, second, third. You know, down there. Maybe I'm not in first though.
Yeah, maybe that's the deal. Well,
Let me try second. See if it's any better. No, not really.
we're backing out of here. This thing isn't very tough right now for some reason.
We gotta do something with the carburetor. Probably get that rebuilt, and it'd probably drive a heck of a lot better.
Yeah.
Even with a string, it would do better.
We're just awesome in this thing. Well, we need the GoPro, Joe.
Yeah, we do. Ooh, that's a fair bit of smoke.
Yeah, she's smoking up pretty good in here.
Someone's probably gonna want to pass us.
Yeah,
Hello,
probably.
citizen.
We just got passed, Joe. What do these people think we are, passing us and stuff? She's a chugger. Well, if you think about it, it's faster than the Model T.
It sure is. Faster than it was this morning, too.
Yeah.
All right, diving in.
Do it. We're gonna make it in. Ugh. Speaking of Model T, there she is. Well,
Let's put her in the front lineup. Let people know that we got this sucker moving.
yeah, buddy, we're gonna put her right next to the Model T right here.
Don't mean to brag, but we got two of these going. So, it's 2 years later, and this car has not moved an inch since you just saw it. Are you surprised? Because I'm not that surprised. However, after watching that video, it sort of rekindled a love for it in my heart, and I just ordered a carb rebuild kit for it, and I think I'm going to show this thing a little bit of love. I'm going to get that carb rebuilt. I'm going to put some more floor in it. I'm going to get the gas pedal functional, and I think this is a cool old car, and I'd like to see it on the road again a little bit. If not a daily drive or anything, at least be able to move it to mow the lawn. So this is where it sits. You probably will see it again on this channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.